Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. The Terrapins will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the USC Trojans offense is on the field for the first time today. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
And it's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Flushed out of the pocket. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. You remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the ball.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Trojans! And they break the seal on the scoring.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Spears. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Terrapins offense will go to work for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Now, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that, a quarterback, that could do that in a game like this. But this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Going up top on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Getting some heat. Makes a connection. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The run from the shotgun. Plows through the defense.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in a spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Woodhead. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. First down here for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Fires to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. He's got the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Scrambling away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Guys, how many first downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays on the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. He's looking to throw it right down the middle. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Maryland!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. 2nd down coming up. They'll go to the ground. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the... He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Finds his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, USC! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Wyoming handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half.
Number 14, set to kick it away.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Woodhead. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're trying to get to it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Got a man. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now on 2nd down. And the pass hits, picked off. Got room on the return. Past the 20. Touchdown, Terrapins! What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offensive route to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating.
He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score USC 28, Maryland.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Smashes through. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. At the 20, he's got space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. 2nd and goal for this offense. Off play action. Feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. Easy call for the ref.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. It's complete. A huge pickup. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's going to pass. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. The run to the right. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Quickly complete.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Trojans. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Maryland, 17.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Maryland! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out quickly.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
He's back to throw on second down. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late, just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
The 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. Buys a little extra time. Touchdown, Terrapins! And here they come, almost all the way back. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time for a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Great job by the DB covering deep. But listen, you always say deep to shallow, deep to shallow. Don't give up the big play. Great job by the DBs seeing the football, going and breaking on it, and make sure the wide receiver doesn't make a big play.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Toppin. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to go up top on first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Touchdown, Terrapins! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he got loose, it was all over. The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, USC! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. This defense will try to keep everything in front. A strike downfield. Can anyone catch him? They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about